The scope of the stock market is extremely wide and continues to expand with time as economies grow, technology advances, and financial awareness increases among people. The stock market is not just a place for buying and selling shares, it is a powerful system that connects investors, companies, governments, and the overall economy. It provides opportunities for wealth creation, capital individual investors to large institutions. The stock market offers a platform where money can be invested productively, helping businesses grow while allowing investors to participate in that growth. As populations increase and economies modernize, the relevance and scope of the stock market become even more significant, making it one of the most important pillars of the modern financial system. One of the biggest aspects of the stock market's scope is wealth creation over the long term. Historically, stock markets around the world have shown that patient and disciplined investing can help individuals grow their savings far more effectively than traditional methods like keeping money idle or relying only on fixed income options. When investors buy shares of fundamentally strong companies, they become part owners of those businesses, sharing in their profits and growth. Over time, as companies expand operations, increase revenues, and improve efficiency, their share prices tend to rise, benefiting investors. This long-term potential makes the stock market a key tool for financial planning, future security, and achieving major life goals. The stock market also plays a crucial role in economic development by providing companies with access to capital. When businesses need funds to expand, launch new products, invest in research, or enter new markets, they can raise money by issuing shares to the public. This process allows companies to grow without relying entirely on loans, reducing financial pressure and encouraging innovation. As companies grow, they create jobs, increase production, and contribute to national income. In this way, the stock market acts as a bridge between savings and investment, channeling idle money into productive economic activities that support overall development. Another important part of the scope of the stock market is employment generation and career opportunities. The stock market ecosystem creates direct and indirect jobs for millions of people. Careers include stockbrokers, traders, analysts, fund managers, portfolio managers, financial advisors, compliance officers, and risk managers. In addition, there are opportunities in related fields such as financial journalism, education, research, software development for trading platforms, data analysis, and digital content creation. With the rise of online platforms and social media, people can also build careers by sharing market knowledge through blogs, videos, and courses, further expanding the employment scope linked to the stock market. The stock market also has a wide scope in terms of financial inclusion. In the past, investing was limited to wealthy individuals or institutions, but today technology has made the stock market accessible to almost everyone. Online trading platforms, mobile apps, and simplified account opening processes have allowed small investors to participate with minimal capital. This has empowered young people, students, and middle-income earners to start investing early and learn about financial management. Increased participation improves financial literacy and encourages a culture of saving and investing, which is beneficial for individuals as well as the economy. Another major area of scope is diversification and risk management. The stock market offers a wide range of investment options, including shares of companies from different sectors such as technology, healthcare, energy, finance, agriculture, and manufacturing. Investors can also invest in mutual funds, exchange-traded funds, and index-based products that spread risk across multiple companies. This variety allows investors to balance risk and returns according to their financial goals and risk tolerance. As global markets become more connected, investors can also diversify internationally, further expanding the scope of opportunities. The stock market also contributes to transparency and corporate governance. Companies listed on stock exchanges are required to follow strict rules regarding financial reporting, disclosures, and accountability. This improves trust among investors and encourages ethical business practices. As more companies enter the stock market, overall business standards improve, benefiting consumers, employees, and society. Strong stock markets often reflect strong institutions and rule-based systems, which are essential for sustainable economic growth. Another important dimension of the stock market's scope is its role in innovation and technological advancement. Many of the world's most innovative companies have raised capital through stock markets to fund research and development. Sectors like information technology, renewable energy, biotechnology, and artificial intelligence have benefited greatly from market-based funding. By supporting innovation, the stock market helps societies solve problems, improve productivity, and enhance quality of life. As technology evolves, new industries emerge, creating fresh investment opportunities and expanding the scope of the market even further. The stock market also has a strong global scope. Today, financial markets are interconnected, and events in one part of the world can influence markets everywhere. Investors can participate in global growth by investing in international companies and markets. This global integration increases opportunities but also requires better understanding and awareness. As globalization continues, the stock market's influence on trade, investment, and economic relationships will grow, making it an essential part of the global financial system. Another key aspect of the stock market's scope is its role in long-term financial planning and retirement security. Many individuals rely on stock market investments through retirement accounts, pension funds, and long-term savings plans to secure their future. By investing regularly over time, people can benefit from compounding in market growth, reducing dependence on limited income sources later in life. Governments and institutions also use stock market-based instruments to manage retirement funds, highlighting the market's importance in social and financial stability. The stock market also has educational and psychological scope. Participating in the market teaches individuals about discipline, patience, risk management, and decision-making. Investors learn to analyze information, control emotions, and think long-term rather than chasing short-term gains. These skills are valuable not only in investing but also in everyday life and professional environments. As financial education becomes more widespread, the stock market will continue to serve as a practical learning platform for understanding economics and business. In developing countries, the scope of the stock market is even more significant because it supports modernization and growth. As these economies expand, stock markets help mobilize domestic savings and attract foreign investment. This leads to infrastructure development, industrial growth, and improved living standards. Governments often use stock markets to privatize public enterprises, improve efficiency, and reduce financial burdens, further strengthening the economy. The future scope of the stock market looks very strong due to advancements in technology and increased awareness. Artificial intelligence, big data, and algorithmic trading are transforming how markets operate, making them faster and more efficient. Online education, digital platforms, and social media are spreading financial knowledge to wider audiences. As younger generations become more interested in investing and entrepreneurship, participation in the stock market is expected to grow significantly. At the same time, the stock market encourages a culture of ownership and participation in economic progress. Instead of being just consumers or workers, people become investors and stakeholders in businesses. This sense of ownership strengthens the relationship between individuals and the economy, promoting long-term thinking and responsible financial behavior. As more people understand this concept, the market's scope and impact will continue to expand. In conclusion, the scope of the stock market is vast and multidimensional, covering wealth creation, economic growth, employment, innovation, financial inclusion, and global integration. It is not limited to trading shares but extends to shaping economies and improving lives. With proper knowledge, discipline, and a long-term approach, the stock market offers immense potential for individuals and societies alike. As the world continues to change and evolve, the stock market will remain a central force in driving progress, making its scope broader and more important than ever before. The scope of the stock market in the modern era has expanded far beyond traditional investing because of digital transformation and easy access to information. Online trading platforms, mobile applications, and real-time data have changed how people interact with the market. Investors no longer need to rely solely on brokers or physical exchanges. They can research companies, analyze charts, and place trades from anywhere. This technological shift has widened participation and made the stock market more dynamic and competitive. As technology continues to improve, the market's reach will grow even more, attracting new participants from different backgrounds and regions. Another important area of the stock market's scope is its role in supporting entrepreneurship and startups. Many growing companies eventually list on stock exchanges to raise funds and gain public visibility. This process not only provides capital but also builds trust and credibility among customers and partners. When startups succeed in the stock market, they inspire innovation and encourage others to pursue entrepreneurial ideas. This cycle of innovation and investment strengthens the economy and creates a positive environment for business growth. The stock market also has a strong influence on national and global policy decisions. Governments closely monitor stock market performance because it reflects investor confidence in economic health. A stable and growing market encourages foreign investment, strengthens currency value, and supports economic planning. Policymakers often introduce reforms, regulations, and incentives to improve market transparency and investor protection. This interaction between government and the stock market highlights its importance in shaping economic strategies and long-term development plans. Another expanding scope of the stock market lies in sector-based growth opportunities. Different phases of economic cycles favor different industries, such as technology during innovation booms or healthcare during periods of increased health awareness. Investors who understand these trends can allocate their money wisely and benefit from sectoral growth. This makes the stock market a powerful tool for understanding economic direction and future opportunities, further increasing its relevance. The stock market also contributes to global wealth distribution and capital flow. International investors invest in emerging markets to benefit from higher growth potential, while domestic investors gain exposure to global companies. This flow of capital helps balance economic development across regions. As global cooperation increases and financial systems become more integrated, the international scope of the stock market will continue to expand, offering broader opportunities and challenges. Another significant aspect of the stock market's scope is its ability to support social and sustainable development. Many investors are now focusing on companies that follow ethical practices, environmental responsibility, and social governance standards. This trend encourages companies to operate responsibly and contribute positively to society. As awareness of sustainability grows, the stock market will play a key role in directing funds toward projects that support long-term social and environmental goals. The stock market also has a strong psychological and behavioral scope. It teaches investors the importance of emotional control, patience, and long-term thinking. Market fluctuations test discipline and decision-making skills, helping individuals develop maturity in handling financial uncertainty. These lessons are valuable beyond investing, influencing personal finance habits and professional choices. As more people engage with the market, these skills spread throughout society. In emerging economies, the stock market acts as a gateway to modernization and financial stability. It helps formalize businesses, improve transparency, and attract foreign capital. This leads to better infrastructure, higher employment, and improved living standards. As education and awareness improve, participation in stock markets in developing regions is expected to rise, increasing their overall economic impact. Looking ahead, the future scope of the stock market is closely tied to innovation and education. Financial literacy programs, digital learning platforms, and online communities are making market knowledge more accessible. Younger generations are becoming more interested in investing and understanding how economies work. This growing awareness will strengthen market participation and stability over time. In summary, the scope of the stock market continues to widen through technology, globalization, education, and innovation. It influences not only wealth creation but also entrepreneurship, policy making, sustainability, and personal development. As economies evolve and financial systems grow more inclusive, the stock market will remain a central force in shaping economic and social progress, making its scope deeper and more impactful with each passing year.